Hello, lovely viewers. Welcome once again to the stage. The tip of stage, preparing against dangers. Life is full of uncertainties. Look at this scenario. Mrs. Mason went to bed last night. When she was going to sleep, she was so strong because she had done all the house chores throughout the day. She went to work, she came home, she cooked, she made sure to serve the family. And then after all said and done, she took a bath and then had a good sleep. But what happened? The next morning, she couldn't get up from bed. She couldn't move part of her body. It was so disheartening. She started shouting on top of her voice, shouting, calling on her husband. Mr. Mason, where are you? I can't get up from bed. Mr. Mason, wherever he was, had to rush into the bedroom. And truly, Mrs. Mason was down on the bed. She couldn't get up from bed. Was that what she thought would have happened the previous night she went to bed? No, but it did happen. Maybe you also were strong as a fiddle. You did everything for yourself. But just one day, you went to work. On your way back home, you had a terrible accident. And due to that, you have lost an arm. Maybe you have lost a leg. Maybe your eyes are no more. You were also strong. One morning you couldn't just speak. Maybe you were also born like that, with no arms. You have no legs. You have no eyes. You can't speak. Should that prevent you from becoming what God created you to be? Should that hinder you from achieving your aspirations? No. I want us to consider certain tips, things that we can do when we are going through such health challenges, when we are faced with uncertainties, when we are faced with unexpected issues, things that will affect our health. Let's consider this. Firstly, you should acknowledge that something is wrong. Yes. When Mrs. Mason was not able to get up from bed, yes, something was wrong because she was strong before she went to bed, but now she can't walk. So something is gone wrong. So you too, when you are having any health challenge, maybe you were born with that, or alongside as you grew, you had that problem. Acknowledge that something is gone wrong. Acknowledging the fact that something has gone wrong is the first step of the help you can give to yourself. And when you find out that something is gone wrong, yes, your feelings, that pains that you go through, it's a fact. But know that it's not the truth. Something is gone wrong. That should not hinder you. I want us to consider Paul. According to theologians, Paul had a problem. Paul was going through blindness. He was partially blind. But that didn't stop Paul from achieving his aspirations. It didn't prevent him from having that passion for ministry. Paul was so passionate about the work of God. And we can even now say that Paul Lambanton was Kamfo. Why? Because we saw that passion that Paul was working with. He acknowledged the fact that one day Paul said, this is a thorn in my flesh. But God gave him an assurance that my grace is sufficient for you. So the problem Paul had didn't hinder him from doing the work of God. It didn't kill his acceleration. He accelerated. He did more. Paul did more than even Peter, the James, and the Johns. Paul did a lot. It didn't prevent him from being stable with the ministry. Nothing made Paul decide that I'm now putting down everything. I'm not going to do the work of God again because I'm blind, I can't see very well. No. That thorn in his flesh didn't prevent him from doing the work of God. It didn't prevent him to reach out to the Ephesus, to the church of Corinth. It didn't prevent him from training others in order also to carry the gospel. So, in the same way, no matter what you are going through, my sister, my mom, my daddy, my brother, it doesn't matter that health challenge that you are going through. Look, that should not hinder you from achieving what God has purposed for you in this world. Everybody in this world has a place, has something to live in this world, has a mark to live in somebody's life. So that health challenge, the arm that you have lost, should not prevent you from using the other arm to reach out, to do that which will bring a benefit to the kingdom of God, a benefit to your family, a benefit to your children, and a benefit to somebody's hiding somewhere, looking for a word from you to press on. I want us to look at this girl. I normally see her on Facebook, and when I see her, she inspires me. In fact, she's one of the inspirations to this topic. That girl. And she can even really talk about the situation she is in more than some health practitioners. She can describe what she's going through. And that is not preventing her from singing praises to her maker. It is not preventing her from saying points. You know, she can give some encouraging points, and when you hear it and you have all two arms, all two legs, you have your eyes, you can move about, and you are saying that because your daddy didn't take you to school, you are not going to press on them, you have a huge problem. Because that girl, she is seated, she can dance, she sing, and she meets people that she desires to meet in life. So no condition, no health challenge you are going through should prevent you from coming out. Get up. Don't allow that situation to draw you down. Hey, some people are hiding because of the health challenge they are going through. But you know, if you don't come out, you wouldn't meet somebody who will be able to support you. Because this Adjai had a parent who brought this girl out, people are supporting here and there. So no matter what you are going through, don't allow that health challenge to hide you from that talent God has given you. You came into this world a victorious person. Because have you considered the number of stems, the number of stems that became useless because of you? A lot of them became useless, but you alone, you survived it. So you coming into this world and having any health challenge should not prevent you from doing what God has purposed you to do in this world. Again, stop blame games. Stop blame games. Yes, it has happened. You have lost 2 eyes. It is. You have lost your arm. Yes, it has happened. But you know, adding blame game into this whole situation will make you feel worse. It will make you so devastated. It will make you so sorrowful. It will make you reduce your passion. Maybe you were strong, you were moving about, you were a serious business person, but on your way transacting your business, you had an accident and it has made you lose a part of you. That should not reduce your passion towards what you were doing. Don't forget this, that the word of God says, he that touches the plow and look back is not fit. You have started it, your hand has laid that foundation. Finish it. It doesn't matter you losing your hand, you losing your leg. Your mouth is there, your voice is still there. Use that voice to push that vision forward. Use that voice to speak things into reality. Don't allow whatever you are going through prevent you to reduce your passion. Because of those blame games that people go through, it has made them unproductive. They are blaming I didn't get a mother who would care for me because my leg was amputated, because I don't have eyes, because I can't speak, nobody was there. Don't be like that man at that pool who was always telling Jesus that I have nobody. hey, you have your voice. If you can't see, your voice is there. If you can't speak, you have your ears. All other senses are very active. You know, God is so wonderful that when your one arm is not working, He gives all the power to the other arm. So no matter what you are going through, stop blaming. Stop the blame games. When you do that, it will become part of you and you will refuse to move on. Yes, it is a fact that you can't see. But let me tell you, that is not the truth. Because you can't see, your voice is there. It will only become the truth when you accept that, because I can't see, I can't do anything in this world. I am useless. Nobody will have anything better to do with me. Please. It is a fact that you can't move, but you have your arms. The fact that you are physically challenged is not the truth, because God can give you the strength to move on, to go through that situation. Let's consider this man. I don't know if you have seen him before. Nick Vujicic. He's an Australian American. The man has no arms. He has no legs. But see, he is touching the world. Do you know how the amount of money he makes at a conference when he speaks? In the beginning, he was also doing that blame games. He was blaming himself. He was blaming, maybe he even blamed God for creating him like that. But yay, today, I know that he's thanking God for creating him like that. Because when he speaks at a conference, he makes millions of dollars. So what is telling you that because you don't have eyes, you can't do anything? Because your legs are no more, you can't do anything? Please, if you have lost one part of your body, the other parts are there. Make good use of that. It is not your fault for being born blind. No. And don't think God is so wicked for giving you that, for you coming into this world with blindness. No. Don't blame God. You know, every situation we find ourselves in, we can bring a good story out of it. And this Nick man has brought a good story out of his situation. Many people, because of that, blaming others, are refusing to think. They are refusing to move on. They are even refusing to learn a trade. I've seen one woman also. He has no arms, but she can use the legs to do everything, even to undress her baby, to bath her baby, to feed her baby, to cook. So what are you telling me? The one say you walk, when we fry, once you walk, let's say into me, you can do a lot. There are a lot of things that you can do. Take inspiration from these examples I've given you. Ayeyi Besiabi American, the bones are so soft that she can't stand, and she's sitting all the time, and she's dancing. Our one side, that's a way you go. So you can't do anything. You can do something. Paul also, with all those problems, didn't blame God and say that, God, I'm doing your work and see what I'm going through. My eyes are dim, I can't see. No. He complained, but God told him, my grace is sufficient for you. And God is saying the same thing to you. No matter the challenge you are going through, His grace is so much sufficient for you. If you are going to gather yourself up, He's going to take you through every situation that you are going through. Again, if it's helpful, cry yourself out. And I know that people like going to bed full, waking up sick, will cry. Yes, cry yourself out. Cry. When you're done, when you want it, don't cry. I can't do. Oh yes, you should cry, but don't cry yourself to death. Let that crying be a form of cleansing. Let that cry cleanse you. Crying can be cleansing, can be a cleansing. A good cry will bring a relief. You know, go to anyone, it's a relief. Yes, sometimes it is good, you have to cry. It's a challenge you need to cope with because it is an unexpected situation. You left the house, you told people in the home that you are going to work, but unfortunately, you couldn't come back home. It is an unexpected situation. You need to cry. Cry. Cry yourself out. But don't cry a cry that will let you remain down. Cry yourself out. Maybe you were a strong person, as strong as a fiddle, but you didn't think about that one thing can lead to another thing. It just happened. You lost an arm. You lost your eyes. Please, it's an unexpected something. After crying, know that there is still hope to continue whatever you were doing. Don't cry yourself down. Cry yourself up. Just don't allow that cry to become a breeding ground for unhelpful thoughts. You know, but me so if we're not supposed to be in this world, you wouldn't have been born in the first place. You wouldn't have been that surviving sperm. No, you wouldn't. So you finding yourself in this world means you are here for a purpose. So if you are going through a health challenge, you don't cry yourself and then have those unhelpful thoughts. If you have those unhelpful thoughts, you will refuse to move on. You will decide to stay where you are. And you will be asking yourself, why me? Why me? Why me? Do you think God didn't see it happening? He knows that you can handle it. Because I know my God, He says He will not take us through any situation that we can't handle it. He knows you can handle it, and He knows His grace is sufficient for you to go through that situation. So if you cry yourself so much down, that is where you will be asking yourself, why me? Why me? But I want you to know that crying, a good cry, can be a cleansing bath. After crying, talk to yourself that I am going to move on. I can do it. With Christ in the vessel, you will smile at any storm. So after crying, get yourself up. Then after crying, assess your behavior upwards. Assess your behavior. What is your behavior? What kind of behavior are you putting up because of that challenge you are going through? I know health challenge can make people paralyzed. Yes, people paralyzed because of a health challenge, a chronic situation. It makes people paralyzed. But know that you should not remain in that situation forever. Health challenge has made people become addicted to alcohol because they think there is no hope. I'm a bright and movie at Tina Mokomupa in there with a reaching. I was in a motor ride. It was inside in Yanko. Please, no. Being in a wheelchair is not the end of your life. Health challenge has made someone become a beggar. They decide not to work, but stand at the roadside and beg for money. How much will that money be? And how long will that money take you? Once you can find something else to do, don't allow that situation you are in now cause you to be a beggar. Health challenge has caused a lady to become a tool chancy. Obiara it maybe because no there amami ebesia nsumenyensa nti ababenyin na obaba worry. Please. We did sick. That name is powerful. Onina, he is married with children. So don't allow that situation to make you become a two chance, my sister. Mema yerba kakre binti or men no bia and no. Put yourself together. God can turn that situation into a better situation. God can let you become a strong person. See, in the Bible, there were some 4 lepers. They were left at the outskirts of the town. And there was a strong famine in their nation. But they decided not to remain there. They knew that when they get up and go into the town, famine is there. They will die. And they are going to stay there till they will die. So they decided to get up. And when they decided to move, God made them look like a very huge army. And the Syrians had to run away. And through these lepers, a whole nation were fed. So if you are also going to get up from that situation, if you are also going to know that there is hope out there, you are going to move, my sister, God will enlarge your steps. God will add more grace and will favor you. You are refusing to move because you think nobody will look at you. But pray and get up and move. Nyankopon na omma nkotafo wonana na ade oye dede today am be ma siranfo gwame. God will also make a way for you. Get up and go. Lastly, look for someone. Contact someone who will talk you up in that situation, but not talk you down. Somebody who will not discourage you and tell you that, as for now, you are a vegetable. There's nothing good that you can get from me. No, don't need such a person. I love this. David said, the psalmist, he said in Psalm 61, verse 2 to 4. Let me read what he's saying. He says, from the end of the earth will I cry unto you. Do you think everything was okay with him? No. He was also going through struggles. And he said, when my heart is overwhelmed, when I don't know what to do, when I can't help myself, when I find no hope in my situation, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. And who is this rock? God, the rock of our salvation. The verse 2 says, for thou hast been a shelter for me. God has been a shelter for you, and is going to continue to be that shelter for you, and a strong tower from the enemy, from that hell challenge you are in. God is going to be the shelter and a strong tower for you. And you, when you go to him, you will abide in thy tabernacle forever. And I will trust in the covert of thy wings. Trust in the covert of the wings of the Lord. You have nowhere going. Trust in God, because he can cover you, he can shield you, he can strengthen you. He's going to be that strong tower that you can lean on, to press on, to move on. In any challenge you are going through, you need someone who will lead you to Christ, and not someone who will take you from shrine to worsen your situation. You need God. You need someone who will encourage you that God can do it. So as you are watching me, you may be going through a lot, which no human being can help. I know someone who can help. I know the one who can strengthen you to move on. His name is Jesus the Christ, Jehovah. Look unto him, and he's going to give you the grace to move on. Let me give you this saying by Chadwick Boseman. He recently died. He said, sometimes you need to feel the pain. Yes, you need to feel that pain you are going through. And that stage of defeat, it may seem that, oh, you are defeated. You need to go through to activate the passion and purpose that God predestined inside you. The struggles along your way are meant to shape you. You are now sitting down, you can't walk, and it is shaping you. It is shaping you. It is going to give you a message to give to someone. It is going to give you a message to encourage somebody. Do you think someone who is not having arms and legs like Nick Vujicic will not listen to him when he's speaking? People will take courage when they see him, because whatever they are going through, this man is also going through something like that. So please, encourage yourself in the Lord, because there is hope there. All is not gone. No matter what you are going through, all is not gone. Before I get off your screen, I have people who are sponsoring me, and you can also be a sponsor. I know you want this to go far. Support this kingdom business, the tip of stage. If you'd like to support, if you'd like to sponsor, you can contact the stage on this number 050 469 4488. 050 469 4488. Maybe you have a story you would like the whole world to hear, to encourage somebody. Maybe you are out there, you are ready to give a helping hand. There are lots of people who are there who need help, and you want to support people out there. You can still contact the stage on the number I've already given. And your sponsorship and support is warmly welcome. These are other sponsors. We have Cresa Montessori. It is an early childhood center. You can locate them in Aguna, the central part of Aguna. Cresa Montessori is there. Yes, the COVID-19 is preventing children from going to school, and children have stayed home for long. Therefore, when things go back to normal, if you need a very good education for your child and you are staying around Aguna, take your child to Cresa Montessori. You can contact them on 0244 0293 75. 0244 0293 75. We have Legends of Tomorrow Early Learning Center. If you are staying at Apowan, if you are staying in Dakwadi, they have a bus, so they can bring your child in to and fro. After this pandemic, you want a better place for your child to be back on track. Bring your child there. Children from the age of 3 months to 5 years. The same applies to Cresa Montessori, 3 months to 5 years. You can bring your child there. You can contact Legends of Tomorrow on 0544 199 802, 0544 199 802. Takrade Apple Shop. If you are looking for original Apple products, go to Takrade Apple Shop. You can locate them on the Melcombe Road, and also contact them on 027 111 9191, 027 111 9191. Reka Financial Consult. Your financial status, your auditing, your taxation has become a burden for you. You don't know what to do. Contact Reka Consult. You can get a perfect breakdown, and you can contact them on 02444 65 997, 02444 65 997. You can also see them, locate them on the main road, Anaju main road, in Tankofo area. You can locate Reka Financial Consult. Then Rojem Hotel, it is a Christian hotel, a place you will not get any alcohol there, you will not get any bad stuff there. So if you want a place to retreat, come to Rojem Hotel. They have the standard rooms and executive rooms, and their prices range from 200 cedis to 500 Ghana cedis. You can contact Rojem Hotel on 0553 099 605. 0553 099 605. Then we have Malaika Smokes and More. If you want authentic northern smoke, contact Malaika Smokes and More. And more means any other thing. Contact them and they will be right there to give you the correct services that you need. You can contact them on 05436 14891. 05436 14891. When you go to Instagram, they are there, Malaika Smokes and More. You can see them on Facebook, Malaika Smokes and More. Then we have Adjai makeup artist. If you want a very good makeup artist to work on you, you can contact Adjai. If you need anything good, you can also contact Sterling. If you need authentic products from clothing, kitchenwares, hotel, anything you want in your hotel, contact Sterling Company. You can contact them on 055 3811 457. This is the tip of stage, preparing against danger. Your host will always be Lady Adjai. Love you. See you next week.